Well, hello and welcome to the Clue Bird. I'm your host, R. Wayne Browne. I'm also the author of the book, The Clue Bird. Today, I'd like to talk with you about goal setting. What, you ask? Oh, I hear you. You're saying that goal setting doesn't work because you once tried it for a while and it didn't seem to help you out. Okay, that's fine, but hear me out. As we grow up, I think that we all possess hopes for a good life. I think we all truly want to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, as the old saying goes. But few of us attain that life. So we have to ask ourselves why. Well, first, I think hope is not a strategy. If anything, it's just wishful thinking. It's daydreaming. I also don't think obtaining a good life is about ambition either. I know lots of people that are filled with ambition, yet live dreadful lives. I think it's all about planning things out. When both young and old, we need to learn to lead ourselves sooner or later. You need to learn to lead you. So, getting ahead means stop coasting and start doing what's needed. We need to stop doing only what we want to do, and we need to start doing what we need to do first and always. Living your life with both short-term and long-term goals, using daily task lists, and a mindset of doing what you must do first, hey, that puts your mind in charge of you. You then no longer run your life with your body in charge. That's remaining childish and whimsical, and it won't end well for you. I think that we all would agree when you ask someone who they are, in a casual conversation, you say to somebody, so who are you? I think most people will answer that question saying they are someone's kid or a relative or someone's friend, spouse, maybe a dad or a mom. Hey, that's fine. We should always think of ourselves like that. Well, now consider where you work. You probably have a boss, and maybe you have people that you are responsible for. But what if you were suddenly president of the company where you work? What if one day, just out of the blue, some people called you in, sat you down, and told you that they had just released senior management and that they have selected you to become the new president of the company? If you accepted the new position, what would change in you? Well, I'll bet you would first of all put your mind in charge of you. Then you would start mapping out your standards, disciplines, and clear intentions for your company as its new leader. You would probably think of where your company is right now and where do you want it to be in the next year, or maybe in the next 3 years, or even 5 years. Next, you might also study your products and explore possible improvements. Additionally, I bet you probably would quickly consider expansion of your market and study manufacturing and distribution models, all in efforts to improve your company and its profits. Why? Because it's suddenly your company now. It's your responsibility now. You own it. It's yours. Think about how suddenly becoming president of the company would change practically every aspect of you. Practically overnight, you, with your mind in charge of you, would set numerous short and long-term goals accordingly. Hey, did I just say goals? Yes, I did. Because your new goals just became what you and everyone in the company will start focusing on and working to, and no longer just be working at something like a job. Those days are gone. So now consider, what if you started thinking of you personally as a business, just like what we just discussed. You became president of You Inc. all of a sudden. Hey, how would you now probably think of yourself as more than someone's kid or relative or a spouse? You would now be president of you, and you would put your mind in charge of you. You would instill standards, disciplines, and clear intentions into your life to progress you towards your desired goals for your company, or in this case, you. What? Did I just mention goals again? Yes, and both short and long-term goals, as you would start automatically managing you as a business, not as someone's kid. You would start managing your life to build a life worth living. And here's the secret. Often many of us have and will sit down and very seriously write out our goals, both short and long-term goals. We'll spend hours getting them just right. Might even have a friend or a spouse go over them to ensure they are correct, accurate, and achievable. Sadly, many at this point, however, will just slide that sheet of paper packed with their well thought out goals into a desk drawer. Out of sight, out of mind. They're all important goals, they just, became a sideshow. Oh, they might think of them on an occasional basis, and it's an on again, off again. And when the goals go unmet, which they most certainly will, they simply alibi that goal setting just doesn't work for them, and then return to wishful thinking and once again letting their bodies begin running them. Well, the secret is in the word commitment, or sadly in the lack of commitment. So bear with me for a moment and let's go down memory lane one more time. This often happens to junior high or high school kids when one day out of the blue, unexpectedly, someone just captures your eye. You've never had that feeling before. It changes your breathing and your heart feels funny. You suddenly go out of your way to run into them. For example, you make sure you're at the drinking fountain after fifth period when they always go by. You suddenly need a new haircut, new clothes, and you practice at home with a new cool walk. You're obsessed with this person. You try and get close to them at lunch, in a classroom, or wherever. You're in love. It doesn't matter. You're going to get with that person, no matter what it takes. We probably remember this moment. We probably have gone through it, and maybe many times. Well, this is how you should go after your goals. It's an all-consuming commitment. It's an obsession. It's a love affair with your dreams. You suddenly feel like you should maybe tattoo your goals backwards on your forehead so you can read them every morning while you're brushing your teeth. You have Post-it notes everywhere with your goals written on them. Your goals are written in your notebook on 3x5 cards and on the back of your arms. You send notes to yourself all day long about your goals. You're obsessed with obtaining them. It's like your hair is on fire. It's do or die time. You will not fail. It's not an option. It's how I felt going off to pilot training. My hair was on fire to achieve that singular goal of graduating from that school. Yes, that is the commitment you must have attaining your goals. You will not be denied, is your attitude. So yes, getting both short and long-term goals carefully and accurately is an important first step. You need to establish your goals. And your goals should be from your heart. It's what you truly want. You must have them. It's a love affair. Then it's all about your commitment to your goals. It's the nonstop hard work and toil that you doggedly work at in the attainment of each and every goal you have. You keep score. You will never lose. You will not be denied. So starting with clear-cut achievable goals, coupled with a nonstop commitment pursuing those goals like a lover, hey, how can you fail? You will be leading yourself, building a life of freedom, not regrets. Goal setting with commitment really works. I know. So give it a try and change your life. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you got something out of our conversation that you can use. Try what we just talked about today. Pick one thing you've been putting off. Write it down. Work it backwards. Then just get it done and move on to your next goal. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, hot tip. You want to know when you can stop working? Watch the next episode to find out.